What you guys just saw was Cars and Copters 2018. It was the first major car show I've ever been to, and I could say that there was a large difference in terms of the experience I got from 2018 to 2019. The 2018 Cars and Copters show was a big event for me. It was the event that really triggered my passion, my enjoyment of going to car shows, looking at the cars, meeting new people, talking with people that I already know who also likes these kinds of cars, and just the energy, the feeling you get when you're surrounded by all these cars and all these people who share the same passion as you do. The reason why this year's Cars and Copter was a lot different for me than last year was because I had no knowledge of any cars whatsoever last year than compared to this year. So last year I did not know the difference between like a 458 and a 488. So that's how bad it was last year. I had no clue going into the car show like what it was. I didn't know what if this Koenigsegg was a Agera R, a Agera RS, Agera S, or if this Pagani was a Hyper Roadster. If it was a Zonda, I couldn't tell. I had no idea. I thought they were the same thing. So my friend Tristan was like, "This is a Zonda. This is a Hyra," and I still didn't understand it. It took a long time for me to understand it, and now I do. So when I went to this year's Cars and Copters, I knew exactly what everything was, and that was sort of the issue. Not that I did not know not that I didn't know everything, but they were the same cars that I've seen this whole past year. Just one car out of the whole car show stood out to me, and that was the McLaren Senna in this dark blue color that I've never seen before. Just something about it just really caught my eye, and I was really paying attention to the details, and that makes me like the McLaren Senna a little bit more than I used to. When something gets repetitive in any kind of field, whether it's cooking, whether it's same TV show over and over again, whether it is you're meeting the same people over again, you sort of get bored of it. Obviously, it just comes natural that you get bored of it. You want to try something new and see something new and experience something new, and that was the problem for me this year in 2019 Cars and Copters. In terms of cars, there were nothing new. Honestly, there was nothing really new that really even caught my eye. That's not the only bad thing. That did not ruin the experience for me this year. It was more towards the people that I got to hang out with the whole day. So my friend Aragon, we drove with him all the way from San Diego to Huntington Beach in his Mercedes. So it was fun going up with him, and also the locals in San Diego that also likes car shows all went up, and we all hung out there. So it was definitely more the people. When I stepped in, I like had a feeling that like nothing was going to change. Like last year, everything was so new to me. It was just, the excitement was very overwhelming, and that's what I feel that I enjoyed. But this year, I like recognized every single car that was there, and I was just, there was no excitement in that. So definitely this year's Cars and Copters was more towards the people size, connection size, the relationships, straightening those relationships that I already have, or straightening those relationships that are new. I think that's a major part that gets overlooked at car shows. The people you meet, the people you talk with, that's a very big part of car shows, and I think that really played this time in this car show of Cars and Copters 2019.
Here we are at Cars and Copters 2019. As we can see right here, we got a beautiful Carrera GT in gunmetal silver with the black wheels, and as you can see carbon ceramic brakes. It's from New York, so guy got like a fucking accent or some shit, so who knows?
Aragon has this personality of he just doesn't care. He just doesn't care what other people really think about him. That's something that I really respect of him. He says whatever he thinks of his mind, and sometimes it's not the smartest thing to say, but at least he's being true to himself and not trying to be someone else in specific locations. So that's one thing I like about Aragon. He has this personality that is not common among other people. Over the last couple of months, going to Pagani Newport Beach and Pagani Beverly Hills, I've got to know some of the people who work for the company. So when they were selling out t-shirts, Richie or Richard and Jonathan were helping out selling the t-shirts of their brand. I was like sort of behind them, trying to help them out since I was there the whole day. So after several hours of just going around, walking and looking at all the cars, I sort of got bored and I had nothing to do really, so I decided to hang around with them next to Elvira BC and Elvira Roadster. So it wasn't too bad. I had a good time hanging out with them. I actually had early dinner with Jonathan, their technician, after the car show, so it was definitely more of a day where I just met everyone who is in the car community in Southern California. I think that's the best way to put it. And a lot of these cars, especially Dan's cars, are very, very rare, and I'm very, very lucky to see these cars at a regular basis. People who live on the other side of the world don't have this kind of luxury and this kind of experience. So I am very, very grateful that I could see these cars.
Hello, Chinque.
Al tapo. But when you get to see these cars over and over again, there's something else that's a little bit more important than just the cars itself. So in this case, meeting with the people who were there and talking to them and talking about stuff that were there was a lot more important to me. So.
Oh, I know.
Ape shit.
Oh, I know. Dude,
Thoughts
my
on the
hair.
Evo. Thoughts on the Evo.
Bro, my hair is fucked up, bro.
It's
My hair.
wingless Performante, that's all. You pay 40 grand more.
I did get to see Alex Choi's Huracan for the first time. It's crazy. I don't know what to say. It's just absolutely crazy. It's what can you say about that car? It's been all over the news. People were freaking out about it, and when he was revving it, there was a bunch of these guys just hovering around the car, they're holding their phones out to record him just revving his car. And I could say his car does sound good, I'm not gonna lie.
All these kids, look at this.
Overall, I could say this about Cars and Copters 2019. It's a car show that you do not want to miss out if you're in the area, or if you're coming to the States for a car show. I do really recommend this one or OC Festival Speed. Those two are the car shows to come to if you're in Southern California. I wouldn't recommend going to anything else. I mean, maybe if you can't come to these dates, go to different ones. But if you pick the date where you came to Southern California for a car show, I really recommend Cars and Copters, since it's something that you've probably never experienced before if you haven't gone already.
Okay, will do. Okay, got it. Where are you trying to get to? Hey, later, Dan. Later, Dan. I would have probably gone out there the other way. Well, this.
I had a great time at Cars and Copters 2019. If you guys enjoyed my journey and my experience of this car show, make sure to hit the like and comment down below what you want to see next. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.